and CT is logging on. And what I asked him to go over, actually, I'm gonna wait till he's on so I can remind him, right? Because he might need a little bit of a reminder. But guys, I am just so excited because we are really in the best place, in the best time. And I recognize that. If you recognize it, can everybody just type the word recognize in the chat? If you recognize that you are in the best place with the best people at the best time, and your life is about to elevate like no other. If you recognize that you are a part of the biggest and the best company when it comes to digital entrepreneurship, that you are involved in the two most powerful industries in the world, right? If you really recognize that you are in the right place, then guys, everything is just going to fall into place. But you have to recognize, right? You have to recognize that we are literally so blessed to have found this opportunity. There is about 350,000 people, right, involved right now, maybe more at this point. And we all have to recognize, that right now, there is no better time than now to be involved in I Am Mastery Academy, guys. And the thing about this business, the thing about this opportunity, this platform is, if you guys have never heard this, I read this in a book John gave me. He says, anything you fail to recognize will exit your life. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of us are failing to recognize how blessed we are to be here, guys. We are so blessed to be a part of this platform. So without further ado, I am very, very blessed. I am very excited. I'm very thankful that Christopher Terry is on this call. Can everybody type CEO in the chat? Can everybody type CEO in the chat, right? This man is a boss, but he's so giving. He's never getting too big for the small things, guys. And he really has put all of us on. He saved all of our lives and given us a platform that is going to really just elevate our life to the next level, guys. So keep writing CEO in the chat, right? I asked Mr. Christopher Terry to come on this call and talk about the journey. I asked him to come on this call and talk about where he was in the beginning and where this company was, where it is now, and where it is going in the future. And I really just told him to come on this talk and come on and just talk and give it to us real. So everybody just type CEO in the chat. Chris, I'm going to pin you and it's all yours. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, man. I'm so excited, Mandy. Thank you so much. I went to a meeting down in, oh gosh, where were we? In Florida. And I got a chance to hang out with Mandy and John and the whole, was it Platinum 1000s, Platinum 2000s and above?
Platinum 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, we had a dinner and it was amazing. Amazing. Excuse me one second. I'm in my business office over here. This is the remnants of, I'm buying a company out, and I had them come to the office. The one thing I'm not going to do is allow another company, big competition. We just take them over. Oh, I am a savage. Come on, let me see you guys type it. I am savage. You guys have to have the attitude like the barbarians that took down the Roman Empire. You have to have that attitude like a barbarian. You have to consider yourself a freaking savage, a savage for success. Hold on one second. Let me just, excuse me, just, oh, they left. They left with their tail between their legs. That's what they did. Oh, see, the joiner, so I'm going to run you over. So, John, I met John, it must be about 5 years ago, even more. I met John about 5 years ago, and he was living in Connecticut. He was in a dorm, and it's amazing to see how much he's evolved. He has 30 to 35,000 people in his organization, and he's become the ultimate leader of leaders. And I'm just so proud of him. And he introduces me to Mandy. And I'm like, Mandy, that sounds cute, you know? Like anybody has the name Mandy. I was like, Okay. All of a sudden, I'm in the meeting with John and Mandy. Mandy shows up and she's like punching me in the face with her energy, and she's like, "I have a boss team. You got to talk to my people." And John's like, "Talk to her people." So that's how we ended up on the call. So I just want to say the Quantum organization and Mandy's organization, I'm so proud of. I'm so proud of the success that's happening. And I hope today on our call, I have a chance to give you an ability to see into the future today. I'm hoping to give you an ability to have vision that you've never had before, to see what isn't and what isn't as if it were, to see what's possible. And I did a little bit of this talk just recently down at the event. It was a very, very small part of it, Mandy. As you know, I talked a little bit what I'm going to talk about tonight, but at least tonight I have the ability to share all the information that I wanted to share at that Platinum 1000, Platinum 2000 meeting. So tonight you get to hear it all. And I pray that it gets to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to anybody here who's listening, that what I'm going to talk about has been able to change so many lives in such a short period of time. And I've counseled some of the bigger players in our company, some of the people that hurt the most, to watch them change their lives and excel at levels they never dreamt possible. And it's so simple. It's really so simple. And we're taught that to be successful, you got to work smart and hard. You have to work hard, Chris. To be successful, you got to work hard. You got to get good grades. You get a good job. You work hard. You're successful. Then I was told, no. And some genius came up with it and said, no, it's not just working hard. You got to work smart. Well, how can I work smart? I don't know what I'm working. Like, what does that mean? Do I work smart? Like, how do I work hard and smart? So, yeah. Okay. So the successful people work hard and smart. Okay. And I realized, and take this the right way, there's a lot of poor, smart, hardworking people. And, you know, it's just started opening my mind to, hold on a second, I'm trying to put my phone here. Can you see me? Mandy, you're on my screen. I'm kind of, I don't know how we got. Okay.
We can see it.
Ask questions, you say yes or no. And I said to myself, why is there so many smart, hardworking people that just can't figure it out? They can't figure it out. They're so smart and they work so hard. Why are they still failing? Why is 95% of this country dead or dead broke by the age of 65? Why is debt so high? Why are people just living on debt? Why is it that 95% of this country is 90 days away from bankruptcy? All right, you take their job away. Can you imagine when coronavirus hit, if people had to pay their credit cards and they got kicked out of their homes? Thank God the government forgave people, forgave loans, forgave mortgages while this pandemic was happening, or else we'd have people living in the street. Nobody saves money. Everybody's like caught up in debt and they don't understand, right? Yeah. But I said to myself, what's the difference? The difference is the frequency that you're operating on, the vibration that you're operating on. It's all energy. You know, you can operate from a high vibration or a low vibration, period, end of story. And why is it that people work hard, smart, but yet they're not successful? What do the successful people do that others don't? Is that they operate on a different frequency, a different energy than you're accustomed to. For instance, this bottle of water, okay? And our bodies are what, 90%, 87%, 90% water. Why is it I could take a bottle of water and in an hour, it's changed form, it's frozen, that I could take it and I could break something with it, where right now it's extremely soft. Why is it I could take this bottle of water, put so much heat against it, it evaporates? It didn't disappear, went to the universe, it just changed form. But why is it water so smart that it could change form? What about us? Why can't we change form? Why can't we change our energy? Why can't we do something different that we've never thought possible? Do you realize your brain, your body is so powerful? Let's think about this. They took an atom, they took atoms, invisible. They took atoms, put them together, created a bomb, and blew up a freaking city in Japan. Our body, if we were to condense this down, would have enough energy to light up a city. Do you realize the power that we have? It's crazy. It's crazy the power that we have that we don't understand. Why is it a hypnotist can lay you down on a board, hypnotize you, put you in a certain state, that your body becomes flat as a board, that a hypnotist can sit on you? Your body can change form to the point you become a plank. Yes, it can become powerful. Why is it that I could take Mandy, for example? If something so negative came at her, she would have the strength of 10 men because she's able to change form instantaneously. So why are we not able to be successful? Why are we going along with the crowd? Why are we just accepting everything? We have the ability to change our mind, to change our energy, to put out a different energy to attract what we want. We just don't understand it, okay? Now, there's a couple of components to this, okay? There's a couple of components to this. One is we have to work on the past. From this second past is everything that's ever happened to you. From this point forward is everything that's going to happen. All right. So when you say, I'm a chairman, okay. If you're a platinum 1000 or platinum 150 or whatever, and you're saying, I'm a chairman 100. Okay. But can you actually see yourself as a chairman 100, or is just talking, like you're singing a song, repeating a song that you hear from Rihanna? You're just repeating the song, but it's not really sinking in. Is that why you're still a platinum 1000 after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Is that why you're still at limitations? Because you don't understand what you don't understand. You can only see as far as your pain allows you. You can only see to the limits of the pain that you have. And some of you may be you may be saying, I don't have any pain, I'm good. No, you're not good. Because if you were good, you'd be a multi-millionaire. You'd have fortunes. You'd be doing things unbelievable. But you will. When I explain to you and break this down to a level of understanding, you're going to realize your true potential. You're going to realize what you can do. Okay? So if my arm hurts, if I have pain in my arm, and I can only lift it this much, right? How can I see myself taking and throwing a ball at 100 miles an hour? That's impossible because I have so much pain in my arm and I can't move it because it hurts. But if I was to take a pill, ibuprofen, within 15 minutes, the pain goes away and I'm ready to dance and jump and shake my arms around like Elvis Presley. Why is it if you have a toothache that's so bad, how could you think of anything else? If you have a toothache, a cavity that's so bad, you're in so much pain, how could you think of anything else? Now I want you to think of your past. Your subconscious is a collection of everything that's happened into your life. It's a collection of everything that's happened into your life. It's stored away. And sometimes things happen to you that you flare up. Maybe something from your past arises. I have hot buttons myself. I am not a hypocrite. I have stuff that bothers me that still it flares up and I got to control it. Okay, I understand how to do this. What I want to do is get you to understand how to do this and lower the pain and increase the vision. So imagine everything from your past collectively, the negative is so overwhelming, which it is. A lot of us have so much pain collectively in our past. Things that people have done to us, things that people said to us, things that people have mentally abused us, that physically abused us, that violated us, that done things that are not good. And we hold stuff in, trying to go on as though we're okay, but we're not okay. You got me? We're all part of this. Because if we weren't, 98% of this country wouldn't be dead or dead broke by the age of 65, because 98% of this country doesn't understand what we understand now. So I want to take you back. You were born. Bob Proctor says you're born to be rich. I'm saying you were born broke. The reason why is if you look at your family and generations back, all right, they didn't come from wealth, 98% of us. Maybe there's 1 or 2% of us here that did or had a privileged life. I'm not talking to you. I am talking to you, but I'm not talking to you in that regard. I'm talking to 98% of us that was born to this earth where our parents had this energetic DNA that was screwed up because their parents were screwed up, because their parents' parents. We go back 5 people, we're back multiple generations, we're back a couple of 100 years, if you think about it. To go back a couple of 100 years, you just have to go back 5 people, right? Simple. And we're talking 1800s, 1700s, all now come, and here you are, you're born. You're born in this world destined to fail. And if you don't change it, you're part of statistics of the 98% of the people that will die at the age of 65 or die by the age of 65, dead or dead broke. Period, end of story. How do we fix that? How do we change that energetic DNA that you were born with? Now, from the time you're born until now, a lot of us have pain and anguish. We've come from bad neighborhoods. We've come from violent situations. We come from negative. We come from poor families. You know, it is what it is. And we've all had different pains in our life. And I'm sorry. I wish I can go and take away things that happen to you. I wish I can go and take that out of you right now. I wish I can go and just heal you. I can't. I can, but I can't. I can give you the tools and tell you what to do. When we heal that, when we heal this energetic inflammation that's limiting your vision, if you had so much pain in your tooth, you can't think. And if you got so much pain in your arm, you can't think, you take ibuprofen. Imagine if there was a pill that you take. It's a bottle cap. Imagine if there was a pill you take that healed anything anybody has ever done to you in your past and gave you a clean slate. If there was a way for you to take a pill that healed everything negative that's happened to you, imagine how much further you would go. You see, being a Chairman 100 is where we all want to be. Period, end of story. From that point, you're a millionaire. When you're a Chairman 100, you're basically in the millionaire club. Past that, 250, 500, 70, 50, now you're into the multimillionaires. But let's think of Chairman 100. How are you going to lead an army of 5 and 8 and 10,000 people and you haven't cured your past, your emotions, your subconscious? Because your subconscious tells your conscience what to do. Your subconscious has been programmed and programmed wrong. or you're already be there. Okay? So I'm not knocking you. I'm here to take you from where you are, from where I am, and take us all to another level. Okay? What I'm saying is, I want to show you how we could say, I am a chairman, and truly step into the future, cross that line into the future, and eat, breathe, and feel every emotion of what a chairman 100 is. To have that feeling that you could visualize an audience of 5,000 people or 3,000 people like John Guadam's going to have in Connecticut very soon, that I'm going to be at. So quite honestly, everybody on this call, I don't care where in this country you are, I don't care what you're doing, you better come to the event, because I'm about to come there, all gloves ready to go. But if you put yourself in the position of John Guadam and you visualize thousands of people in an audience, if you put yourself in that emotion, you then can have it. You can actually put yourself in the future saying, I am a chairman 100, because you have the vision to see it. So lowering, there's a process to this. There's a process to getting you where you want to go. Laws of attraction is the ultimate result of where we want to go. I know there was that thing, The Secret, water. You know, people talk about laws of attraction, but there's a process to get there. And I'm going to go through this with you to get to that end result where you attract anything you want instantaneously. Right now, you have the power to attract anything, good or bad. And unfortunately, how many of you attract bad when you say, oh man, I'm so stupid. I'm freaking so stupid. I shouldn't have done that. You know what? You're going to become more stupid. Oh man, I can't afford that. You're right. You're going to continue to stay broke. Oh man, that's too hard. You're right. It's too hard. You say things to yourself and you don't realize it. Number one, you got to stop saying all that garbage. You got to rephrase it a little bit differently. Oh man, I got all this credit card debt. You're right. You're going to have a lot more. The credit card debt's going to keep coming at you because you don't understand. Man, I can't find any good people to work with. I can't find any good people that want to be on my team. I can't find any good quality people. You are right. You will continue to not find any good quality people. Be careful what you say, because you will get it. Be careful what you say, because it will come to you. All the things that you've been saying are now coming to you continuously. You have to change a few things. And I want you to understand something. Just because we work today doesn't mean tomorrow you're going to change. Understand, and let's be real. If you take a seed and you plant it in the ground, it may take 3 months. It may take 7 days. It may take 4 months to pop and grow. So imagine all the negative you've been planting up until this moment, today even, this hour even, this morning. What did you plant that wasn't so positive, that may come to haunt you in a day, in a month, in 2, in 3 months? So understand, what you sow is what you reap. But if we start changing the corner today, and we start planting different seeds today, tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next month, you're going to see the old seeds come to fruition and pass, and the new seeds that you planted will come and overshadow the negatives and see you grow a bit higher. You understand? Are we with me? So here's what it says in the Bible. It essentially says, and you can search it, Forgiveness, the Bible verses, you can search it, it's there. It basically says, if you forgive those who hurt you or condemned you, as they said, if you forgive and those who harmed you, God will forgive you for everything you've done. So I look at it in a modern day basis, and Chris Terry says, if you forgive anybody or everybody who's done anything wrong to you ever, and you forgive yourself for anything wrong you've done to anybody else, and you apologize to those you've hurt. None of us are angels. We've done things to people we are not proud of, okay? And we wonder why we're not excelling. We wonder why we got limitations. The limitations we set are on ourselves from all the things that were done to us, the things we've done to others. So if we start today and we say, you know what? I'm sorry. Even the people that you can't even contact anymore. If you just put it out and you pray and you say, look, I'm sorry. I forgive everybody who's hurt me. I forgive everybody who's violated me in some sort of a way. I'm sorry. I apologize. I forgive anybody who's creating kind of negative to me. Even if they've done the worst, you gotta let it go. You have to let it go. If you hold on to this stuff, it's gonna eat at you like Diet Pepsi does to your body. It's gonna eat at you like battery acid going through your veins. You're gonna wonder why when you get older, you look a lot older than you are. I got a little bit of a white beard, but I tell you something, I look a lot younger than 55 years old, and I act a lot different because I've been working on myself, my health, my wealth, and my wisdom. That's what I do at all times, every night, 2 hours a day. I work on mindset every day. You know, to the point, I'm just always doing positive things. Do I do bad things? Do I make mistakes? All the time. Do I screw up? All the time. I am not a hypocrite. I'm the first guy to tell you, I screw shit up, okay? I snap sometimes. I yell at people sometimes. It is what it is. It may take me a little time to say I'm sorry, but I'm not telling everybody to become freaking Jesus. I'm just saying, if you forgive others for anything they've ever done to you, you forgive yourself and you apologize, you will be forgiven. You will feel, if you let things go, you will feel that pain decrease. I call it your energetic inflammation. You can call it what you want. You will feel that inflammation, that pain leave your body and reduce itself. It may not start a lot. It may just be a little bit, just maybe, uncomfortable at first. You're going to dig back and you're going to realize some of the pains and trauma that you've been through. You need to be healed. You need to let that go. You are not going to be able to lead an army of people if you're not healed, if you haven't healed your energy, if you haven't healed yourself. How are you going to lead an army? How are you going to lead like Jason Brown? How are you going to lead 400,000 people? How are you going to do that? You're not. You're going to spin your wheels like a rat on a freaking wheel. You're going to go round and round and round and round and round and blame everybody else for your failures. Let me tell you something. When you point your finger, 3 of them point back at you. Don't you ever blame your upline. Don't you ever blame the company. Blame nobody but yourself from this night on. If you don't apologize for those you've done wrong to, and you apologize to yourself and you forgive yourself and you forgive others, you will be a rat on a freaking wheel with those 3 fingers pointing at you. You never understand it. This is the CEO, but I'm ripping the title and putting it on the side. This is your family talking to you. This ain't no boss. This is your family talking to you. I'm talking right to you. Every single person on this call, I'm talking to you. You're my family. I'm here to help you. So now, here's the process. The process is, once you get that off your chest, you got to get stuff off your chest. You have to vent. If you have a problem with somebody right now, you call them up and you say, look, let's heal. I'm sorry. If I hurt you, I'm sorry. Here's what I don't appreciate what you've done to me. Okay, look, I've had to learn this. I sometimes, and I still do it. I'm not a freaking martyr. If I feel if something comes back to me that's a hot button from 20 years ago, like so much pain, if it comes back to me, I flare up, I go on the attack. Why? Because we have this thing called the reptilian brain in our body. It's a walnut, it's in our brain, the limbic brain, the reptilian brain. And what that does, that protects you. Reptilian brain has no emotion. It knows one thing: protect you. It regulates your heartbeat, it regulates your blood pressure, your height, your everything. And when it feels danger, when it feels something, it goes into attack mode. Similar to if you're messaging with somebody and they say something that didn't jive well with you, and you say something, it didn't jive well with them. Before you know it, it escalates to the point that you're saying, your mother, you're this, you're stupid, you're blah, 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 blah. And then you're wondering an hour later, how did I get here? And you're calling your friend saying, look, I'm sorry for calling your mother ugly. I'm sorry for talking, I'm sorry for this or that. You know, how did I get here? I'm so sorry. But what happened is the truth came out, and your reptilian brain gets so smart, it understands the other person, where their possible weak points are, and it attacks. And you're watching it happen, but you're not coherent. You're there, you're seeing it, but your mind is pushed aside by this reptilian brain, and it takes over and it attacks. Similar to a snake sitting there waiting and waiting. And when you come near it, it attacks you, or an alligator attacks you. No emotion. It only knows protect from danger. So understand, me, to this day, I work on myself, but I'm still a victim of that. There's somebody says something and I snap, and then I find myself apologizing. Long as you are able and man enough or woman enough to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, that's the best you can do. It's up to the other person to decide if they're going to do that. But if you have any kind of drama with anybody right now, heal it. Your upline. Oh, they didn't help me out. Call them up, talk to them, and heal. Anybody on your team, your family, your wife, your dog, whatever. Your dog peed on the floor. You put his nose in it. Go tell your dog, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I know your nose smells now. It smells like urine, but I shouldn't have. Smells like butt crap. You shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is get out all that negative. Get it out of your system. And once you do that, you're going to be able to go to the next phase. Once you start healing, you're going to go to the next phase. The next phase, you want to put yourself in a vibration that's different now. You want to change your energy. Once you've lowered that negative energy, you've increased your ability to go further, to see further. When you reduce your pain, you can see a lot further, okay? You can see into the first future and say, I am a Chairman 100. I have 5,000 people. I attract successful people. I attract greatness. I attract successful trades. I am. I am. You attract. You are. You put yourself in a different vibration. When you start putting yourself in a different vibration and you do it on an emotional level, put yourself in an emotional level that it makes you cry about success. When you put yourself in such an emotional level, your physiology changes. You go from a low vibration to a high vibration. And let's just say you are a Chairman 100. You put yourself in an emotion that you are a Chairman 100. You see the people. You feel for the people that are struggling. You emotionalize this. You feel, you act, you breathe like a Chairman 100. Are you doing 6 or 7 webinars a week? I'm doing that a day as CEO, and I don't need to build a business. I do not need to do one thing in this company ever again because I have leadership that does it, but I do it anyway. Today, I knocked out multiple webinars. Tomorrow, I knock out multiple webinars. I'm flying to an event in Orlando called The Summit with Ness Vasquez and Matt Rosa and Tia and a couple of others, a whole group of us. I'm going down to Orlando. I'm going to work the event. On Friday night, I'm speaking for 3 hours. On Saturday, I'm speaking for another hour. Then I'm leaving there. The very after that, not that weekend, the next weekend after, I go to Arizona to work with Gustavo and the leadership. Then I leave there and I go to Waterbury, Connecticut to work with John Guaman's team. Then I leave there and I go someplace else and someplace else and someplace else. I work every day. I put the time in as though I am a Chairman 100 and responsible. Why not you? So here's the thing. You're not doing it because you don't have faith to believe that you will have a Chairman 100 chip. If you did, every single day, you'll do multiple webinars every day. But Chris, I don't have that many people. I only got 50 people. I only got 20 people. I only have 100 of us. They don't want me every day. Okay, so if you do the work now as a Chairman 100 and prepare yourself and think of yourself as a Chairman 100, and you're doing 6 webinars a week, for example, let's just do that. So you're a Platinum 1000, you're a Platinum 5000, whatever, and you only have so many people that you don't need to do it every night. Well, good. You're going to stay a Platinum 1000. You're going to stay a Platinum 600. You're going to stay a Platinum 5000 and never understand why. What you want to do is operate as a Chairman 100 before you get there. You want to put the work in now and evolve yourself into a Chairman 100. You have to feel that Chairman 100 chip. So imagine every night you're doing a webinar, whether anybody's there or not. And then you meet somebody, you meet a Chris Terry and say, you know what? I'd like to invite you. Do you have any time this week? How about Thursday night? I'm doing a webinar. I could be there. No, I can't be there. I could be there Friday. You know what? I'm doing another one on Friday. I'd like you to come. And Christopher Terry shows up and listens to you. And you've been doing webinar after webinar after webinar, and you're so good at closing. And you close me, and I come in and build a business. Was it worth it that you did the work when nobody was there, and now people are coming? You don't know where they're going to come from. If you put yourself in an emotional level, if you put yourself in a mindset that you're a Chairman 100, it's undeniable. I already own it. My bank account's full. I'm full of love. I'm full of appreciation. I'm attracting people from all over the world into my business. I'm right now poising myself for Chairman 250 because I'm a successful Chairman 100. See, if you put your vibration, your energy, it's called the law of assumption. The law of assumption means that you're going to assume to have what you want before you physically have it. When you put yourself in an assumption mode that you have it before you see it, you will then do what? Your energy will vibrate differently. You will change your energy from water to ice, for example. You will change your energy differently. You will walk different. You will think different. You will speak different. You'll say different things. You're going to program yourself in another way. Positive energy. When you start doing that, and you start acting and taking the responsibility of a Chairman 100, and you put yourself in that law of assumption that you already have it, you vibrate at a level of a Chairman 100. When you vibrate and go on vibrate is basically a different frequency. And if you want to understand what frequency is, very simple. You take a radio station and you go on 44 XM satellite, you got hip hop. Channel 45 is rap music or whatever, something else, country music. That's it. That's a frequency. It's a radio frequency. So right now you're dialed into Platinum 1000, Platinum 5000, Chairman 10, Platinum 150, failure mindset. If you change the frequency, if you change the radio station of your mind, and you put yourself in a frequency and assume you're already a Chairman 100, you change every single emotion, you change everything about you. You speak differently, you act differently, you will operate on a different frequency. When you operate on a different frequency, what do? You attract those that are part of that frequency, you see. Wow. So, Chris, to attract successful people, I need to be attractive. Jim Rome said it. Jim Rome said, to attract others, you got to become attractive, not better looking. If you want to attract a musician, you got to understand music. If you want to attract sports athletes or people in sports, you got to understand sports. You got to become excited about it. Some of you are more excited about the basketball and football games and other nonsense than you are about your life. Some of you are more focused on Drake's new CD or whatever his new song or whatever song comes out from Ariana Grande, and you're more excited about. You know those words to their songs more than you even know the compensation plan. You know them more than you even know how to give the plan out. You spend more time on little things than the big things. If you spend more time on the big things and little time on the little things, you would have the bigger things. Okay? You got to do you got to do today what others won't, so you can have tomorrow what others can't. So if you want to continue to operate from where you are, enjoy yourself. Watch everybody flow higher, and still you're not going to understand. Number one, forgive everybody, anybody who's ever done anything wrong to you, period, end of story. Forgive yourself for anything you've done wrong to anybody and apologize. And solve any drama you have with friends, family, animals, dog, God, the floor, the rock, the tree across the street. I don't care. Your car don't start right, go apologize to it. Do what you got to do and cleanse yourself from all this garbage in your system. Reduce that inflammation. Start thinking differently, start speaking differently, start affirming everything. Stop saying anything negative. Start affirming, start confirming. I am a Chairman 100. It is done. I am confirming it. It's done. I'm now in the process of going after Chairman 250. End of story. So by doing that, you'll then put yourself in an emotional state. You'll vibrate differently. You can put yourself on a different frequency, and therefore you will attract. When I started this company in 2012 into 2013, when I launched it in July 4th, 2013, to give people their freedom on Independence Day, I had the top 30 of 30 in network marketing plastered all over the house. I had copies from Business from Home, top 30 under 30 from Business from Home. Alex Martin was there and some other great leaders in our company. 5 of them are in our company. The top 30 under 30 network marketing 2013, there is 5 in our company right now. Wow, seriously? Yes. I spoke it into existence. I spoke it in 2013 that if they could put 1 million people in Washington, D.C. to cause problems, I'm going to put 1 million people in this company that will be for freedom and free enterprise. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You can't have freedom, personal freedom, unless you're economically free. Well, what do you mean, Chris? Well, go ahead. You work for a job, go to the beach for a month. See how that works out. When you have economic freedom, you can have all the personal freedom you want. You can live how you want. You can do anything, anywhere, anytime, free. But until that day, you have those cuffs on you to a job. So those of you that have jobs, you got to change your mindset. Watch. Who hates their job? Put a 7. Who thinks the boss is stupid? Put a 7. There we go. Look at all 7s. Look at all 7s. Look at all 7s. Okay, stop. Everybody stop. Stop. You're pissing me off. Stop. No more 7s. If you think your boss is stupid and you work for the boss, who's stupid? Hello? Here's what I want you to do, because that's negative. That's negative. I want you to think this way. Rethink your boss. Rethink your job. Follow me, guys and girls. Follow me. Listen to Christopher. I want you to have the mindset that your boss is an investor in you. Every week he pays you. Every 2 weeks he pays you. Every month, however you get paid on your pay cycle, your boss is your investor. He's not your boss. He's your investor, and he's paying you to help build your fortunes. He's paying you so you can trade your way to wealth. He's paying you so you can build your network marketing business, your business. You're the CEO of your business. You're the CEO of your life. Your boss is funding your business until you don't need him anymore. Put a 7 if you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Put a 7 if you understand what I'm saying. Make your boss your friend. Make your boss your ally. Make your boss your partner in your business. Don't tell him you're an IM and you're going to be free. You don't need him anymore in the future. And I'm going to leave this. I don't have great freedom from IM. And don't do that. Don't go to your job and brag. I got freedom. You're going to get fired. Don't get fired. There's a saying, silence is golden. I know you found this new exciting opportunity, business, whatever. Don't go bother your job. Let your boss continue to pay you, work hard, ask for overtime. Be the best employee that's ever existed in that business. Because when you quit, you want him to say, don't leave. When you quit, you want your boss to say, don't leave. That's a sign of respect. He started a business. He's working his ass off. You give him the respect as the owner. You give him the respect as a boss. And you say to him, whatever you need me to do, count on me. I'm here. End the story. You, by doing that, what are you doing? Positive energy. You see? Positive energy. You have good energy. You see? Everything you do in your life has to be super positive energy, good give and take. You guys understand me? So when you put yourself in that emotional state, you heal everything. You now move into that different vibration, a different frequency. When you're at that frequency, you can attract. And when I say start doing the work now, start doing webinars every now, start doing them now, because once you tap into that, you cannot stop it. Do you realize it's limitless? What you want is limitless. It's like the air on this earth. You have the ability to breathe all the air on this earth. There's much more than you can take in. All right? You're going to the ocean with the spoon. The ocean is the energy, is the abundance that can be given to you. You're going there with a spoon trying to get it. You're not ready for when the tidal waves come of success. You're not ready when that tsunami of success hits you. If you're ready, when it comes, you'll be that more successful. Don't be a victim of your own success, that you do one thing and you don't do another. Prepare for the webinars before. Prepare the groundwork. Till the land. Plant the seeds today so you can have fruit tomorrow. If you're planting bad fruit today, you're going to have bad fruit tomorrow. Plant the right fruit today. Plant the right work today. Plant the right energy today. So tomorrow you're going to reap the rewards. Do what others won't. When you hit a level of success, like John Guaman, for example, do you realize how many people in this life that are friends and family of yours that need you? Can you imagine? I want you to vision yourself making $130,000 a month. $130,000 a month. Now you could be like a miser, the Scrooge on Christmas, hoard everything in, right? But imagine what you could do with $130,000 a month. How many people can you help? Wow. Maybe you save money and you build a building that people could live in. Maybe you take 1,000 and give it to this person every month, or 500 or 2,000 or 5,000, and you give because you have the money now. Right now, financially, maybe you can't do it. You hit a chairman 100, you hit chairman 250, you hit chairman 750. I can't tell you the amount of money I give away every month. I help so many people. It's a personal mission of mine. Nobody can take that away. When you get emotional, like I am emotional right now, then you'll be wealthy. When you get emotional about giving to others, like I do, then you're gonna have a B, letter B in front of your net worth. And you're soon gonna find out it's not about the money. When you hit chairman 100, you're gonna soon find out it's not about the money. Your success is based on the amount of lives that are better off because you lived. Think about it. Your success is based on the amount of lives that are better off because you lived. Wow. I look, I'm like, we got 400,000 people. It's emotional to know that we're going to beat 1 million people in a year. Even if it takes 2 years, I really don't care. And eventually we're going to have 5 million and 10 million and 20 million people in our company. And we would not, even 20 million people won't even scratch the surface of the billions of people that are out there. Because you lived, others will be successful. How great would it be that every month you get 130,000 and you take 30,000 and find a charity, a dog shelter, an animal shelter, sick family, friends. You employ people. Who wants to do that? Who wants to give more? Who wants to give a month what most people make in a year? Most people make about 25 to 35,000. At a chairman 100, you could give away in a month what others don't make in a year. Who wants that? You understand the emotion? Who's got an emotion on this call with me? Put it, just say me. Just say, just say, who's been emotional with me here? You understand where you need to go now. I just given you a recipe to become a multimillionaire. I give you a recipe to be so successful that you can impact others in such a level that you cannot comprehend right now. Wow. I'm I'm a bit of an emotional wreck right now. I'm a little too deep. I love you guys. Hey, Mandy, if you could take it over.
Sheesh, could everybody drop in the chat? We love you, Chris. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have given us more than we can even put into words. Also, just want to shout out John Guaman. Honestly, thank you. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Every single person that's on this call, do me a favor. Text your mentors and just tell them that you love them, and take Chris's advice and just be forgiving, be kind, be caring, and let's make the rest of this year legendary. We need to see you guys at SummerSlam. We're going to see CT at the CT event. I might slide out there because I don't think I can miss it, guys. Right? So let's make sure we're all going back to our mentors and the people we care about, letting them know how much we appreciate them, showing love. And yes, we will drop this recording. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And have an amazing night. Thank you, Chris. We love you. Go buy your SummerSlam ticket. Oh, everybody go to John Guaman's page and just write, I love you on one of his pictures. Go to Chris Terry's page. Jeez. Have a good night, family.